The Devil's Bath, a horror story inspired by Arab folklore and rooted in Islamic morality. Estimated video. Narration duration 12 to 15 minutes. Tone realistic, suspenseful, grounded in Arab rural mysticism. Prologue. They called it Hammam al-Shayan, the Devil's Bath, a natural spring buried deep in the red sands of southern Jordan, surrounded by jagged rocks and whispering winds. It had no defined path. No tourists knew of it, only shepherds and Bedouins who passed its name with dread. A place where camels refused to drink and voices echoed, even when one was alone. No one bathed in it. No one even touched the water. Not since the story of what happened in 1987, Part 1, The Forgotten Spring. Amin was a 27-year-old geology student from Amman, passionate about exploring undocumented springs. He wasn't superstitious. He prayed. Yes, his mother made sure of that. But he believed fear of the jinn was mostly folklore. While doing field work for his thesis, he came across old British colonial maps that marked a spring unrecorded in modern geological survey. The name next to it, Devil's Bath. Locals warned him. His guide refused to go. The imam at the village mosque quietly advised him to recite Al-Falaq and Al-Lens before sleeping. But Amin laughed it all. He packed his drone, some dates, a small tent, and went alone. It was nearly dusk when he reached the place. The spring was beautiful. Small, round, black as ink, as if it didn't reflect light at all. No insects buzzed nearby. The silence was unnatural. He set up his camp beside the spring. But something was wrong. Every recording he took failed. His camera batteries drained instantly, and when he stood near the water, he saw ripples, even though no wind stirred. Part 2. The first dip. It was just before Fajr. Amin woke shivering. His campfire had died. His Quran, which he kept near his head, was on the ground, open to Surah Al-Hayya, where Allah speaks of the jinn. He thought maybe a fox had nudged it. Sleep-deprived and frustrated, he walked to the spring. Just a quick wash, he said. Cool off, get clear-headed. He removed his shirt and dipped his feet. The water was warm, unnaturally so, as if someone had just stepped out before him. As soon as his skin touched the water, he heard it. Welcome, he turned. No one. Then again, you opened it. He stumbled back, falling into the spring. It felt bottomless. Not wet, not water, like liquid breath, thick and suffocating. He clawed his way out, gasping. But the world had shifted. The sun had not risen. His phone said it was 8 a.m., but the sky was still pitch, and all around the spring footprints appeared. Not human, three-toed, burned into the sand. Part 3. The Presence. Amin couldn't leave. His compass spun in every direction. No signal, no sun. The spring was no longer still. It boiled silently. That night, or what he thought was night, he saw shapes moving between the rocks. Shadows that didn't belong to anything. One voice kept whispering in his ear, "Cleanse yourself. Give us what you took." He didn't know what they meant until he looked at his Quran. Every verse of Surah Al-Baqarah had been scribbled over in ink. His name was written across the margins. He tried to burn it, horrified, but it wouldn't catch fire. It bled instead. Part 4. The bargain. Amin began to hear his mother's voice, calling him from the spring, begging him to come home. But it wasn't her. She would never recite the Quran backwards, never laugh when he cried. He realized the spring was a gate, sealed long ago by righteous men, perhaps even jinn who obeyed Allah. But his presence, his pride, had unsealed it. He remembered the Imam's words, "If you ever feel surrounded, do not call for help. Call upon Allah, not loudly, from your heart." So he prayed, brokenly, desperately. The spring screamed, not a splash but a sound, deep and ancient, like a dying creature dragging its last breath over fire. He passed out. Epilogue. Amin was found 3 days later by a Bedouin search party, unconscious, burn marks on his legs. He spoke very little after that. His thesis was never completed, but he became deeply religious and moved far from the region. No one knows what truly happened. But in 2023, a foreign vlogger disappeared while filming near the same region. Only his camera was found. The footage ended with him whispering, "Do you hear the water breathing?" And in the background a voice answered, "Cleanse yourself," and